Welcome back to Lensless with Khandie Woo. I'm Lysandra, your favorite lensless stylist, and today I am here with Idriss. He is a storyteller, brand strategist, actor, and comedian. Idriss, how are you today?
Oh, I'm happy to be here. Very happy to be here. I'm actually excited to be here. So, and thank you so much for this opportunity.
Definitely, I'm excited to get this interview with you because I want to know what goes on in that mind of yours as a comedian and an actor. Um, I'm going to ask you a few questions and we're going to
Yes.
get some details for the listeners.
Okay.
I wanted to find out from you, how did you get started in your career?
In what aspect? As an actor, comedian, or
What made you want to perform for people? Let me say that.
wow, it would take me back as a kid. For some reason, as a kid, like 6 years old, seven, I actually my mom and dad played music in the house, and for my siblings, I used to just dance and make jokes, and we used to snap at each other. And
Okay.
I should dress them as characters, and they loved it. It's like the handy cam. They should film me doing characters, all type of characters,
Okay.
and it's make them laugh. And I just got joy from seeing the laughter. I'm like, I love this feeling. I
Okay.
love this feeling. So I say seven. I didn't come aware of it like this is a thing until like nine. I was at a camp. I was going to camp called Maury's Camp, and had a talent show, and I tried to find some crazy, funky outfit to be the host. I was hosting at 9 years old, and all they had in this costume closet at the time was a pink Power Ranger suit.
Okay.
I was like, a pink Power Ranger suit. And I'm like, let's go for it.
Okay.
As soon as I got out, the crowd went crazy.
Wow.
They went crazy. I'm like, I didn't do a joke yet. I just did that and went crazy. I started doing my stuff, and the audience started laughing. I didn't know it was stand-up comedy. I just knew that I liked this feeling.
Right.
I like making people laugh and have a good time.
That's cool. So it was in you
It was in
from a
me.
young age.
Yes, from the beginning. Beginning, yes.
That's cool. So what do you feel is like what is like your favorite thing to do as far as when you're constructing like a comedic set? Like what's your favorite thing to do?
Stand-up comedy. I think it's the preparation. It's before I felt very entitled. If that makes sense as a comedian. I knew I was funny, but I was like, I got to write jokes too. Like why just can't have it natural on stage?
Right.
But I try that way. It doesn't work.
Really?
We try to be natural on stage. It happened like a couple times you hit, but it's like a sport. You need repetitions. You need to practice. You need to get your game tight because you try to be natural and funny on stage. It doesn't work that way. Instead of
Wow.
you got to really prepare, have jokes. I didn't know that either until it took me. I'm like, wow. Sometimes I was kept bombing for a while. I'm like, because I do great. That's how I bomb. I'm like, okay, I need some jokes here to make sure it's consistent.
So yeah, so you have to actually create a structure.
You need structure. It's called premise, setup, punch. So it's like a
Premise,
setup, punch.
punch.
So a premise like an insightful opinion. You know, it could be anything. Like for example, New York City's gangster. Oh my God, it's crazy. Each borough has something crazy about it. That's like an insightful opinion. New York City is it's a real city. You know,
Yeah.
you go to suburbs. It's people nice. They say hi, good morning. New York City, somebody say good morning to you. You look at them crazy. They're crazy. Who say good morning to you? You want to fight them? I'm like, it's a weird energy, but that's an example. That's a premise.
Right.
And a setup would be like, you know, New York City is crazy. You know, you see these panhandlers, these beggars. They're very aggressive. They come up to you. You know,
Yeah,
you
I saw one of your skits about the crackhead, how they compliment you and
Yep.
they ask you for money.
see.
So I get it now.
See, that's a
now
setup,
when
and
you
that's a
give
punch.
the formula, I get it now.
See,
Okay.
that's like the idea for comedy. You write comedy. So I think the best part for me is the process, like creating the joke, creating it, exploring,
Right.
see how far we could go with this. That's the best part for me.
Nice.
Performing too, of course. Yeah.
Right. So when you're going from like being the comedian to acting, is that the same type of process? Do you go through the same type of changes? Like,
In a way, like stand-up comedy is like it's like a theater. It's like a one-man show in a way, just performing for the audience. With skits, like getting a character or acting, you mean to acting?
Acting.
It's a little different because sometimes you have a film. If it's live, it's similar, but if it's like camera, you can say cut. You messed up, you say cut. Do it again, retake it.
Got it.
You could do multiple mistakes. With stand-up comedy, is live. There's no mistakes. If you mess up, you keep going.
Okay.
You keep flowing. Even if somebody don't laugh at a joke, you got to keep flowing with it, no matter what.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. I think that's interesting. That's tough.
Which part? Acting or stand-up?
The stand-up. That's tough.
You gotta love it. You gotta love it. You gotta love it its own way. I mean, you gotta love this to actually pursue this because it's not easy. Being funny is one part, but getting out there, getting shows, getting booked, being consistent with, you gotta create your own opportunity. That's the hardest part. Constantly, make sure it's a career. That's the hardest part. Being funny is half the battle.
Right.
Marketing yourself is the business is the challenging part because it's not easy. It's and everybody think they can be a comedian. That's the thing about this. Everybody think it's funny.
Everybody think they're funny, right?
Yeah, so you gotta really make sure you separate yourself from everybody else. That's the key.
Okay. Now, how do you combat a heckler? Like, you say you go up there, you try, you try your joke. Sometimes it hits, sometimes it doesn't hit. Now, we all have in life critics, but being a comedian, it's live, it's on the point, it's right then and there, it's present time. How do you deal with those people, the critics? How do you deal with them at that moment?
The live hecklers. Honestly, I only had like two in my life, plus I have two. I'm like the worst person you want to heckle because I will cut ass and there's no boundary for me. People are like, no, you're going too far. There's no far from me. You cut.
Okay.
So it happened twice. The first time I was really nice to because the first time this is new. The second time I was more prepared. Okay, she won't go there. We go there, and destroyed her. Destroyed. So. But she wanted. She kept interrupting the show. I kept like, "Oh, miss, chill, relax."
Oh, so she asked for it.
She asked for it, and I'm like, "Here we go, here we go."
Did you feel bad afterwards?
No, she actually like you. She laughed like, "Yo, you went in." I'm like, I tried my best to tell you just chill out, but you kept talking over me. You kept going. So, but no, I ain't feel bad. I felt this is just what I do. I mean, like
it was self-defense.
It's not even that. Like we remember high school, right? They actually as a kid, people used to cut ass on me, and I came back. They just, are you wilding out? I'm like, no, let's go. If you want to go, let's go. So a lot of people could dish, but they can't take.
That's usually the case.
Yeah, I could do both. I don't mind dishing, don't take in. I don't mind. It's like, you want to go, let's go. So I embrace the heckler. I embrace it, especially now. I'm more confident. So somebody will heckle. Hey, good luck. Good luck, Jim. Let's go.
That's funny.
Let's go. I'm ready for
it. I wish I was there. That's crazy.
I might need security in my shows for now because hey, you heckle, I'm going all out.
Some people are so sensitive.
I know.
They poke the bear and then
they get upset. They get upset.
Yeah.
How dare you defend yourself? But I might have in the future. Wise, because my shows won't get bigger and bigger. Definitely have security prayer. I don't want a Chappelle or Chris Rock happen.
I know, right?
People come on stage and no.
Wow. Speaking of them, recently they have Chappelle has some controversial things he said and blah blah blah. Well, people take it and twist it. They take it the wrong way. Blah blah blah. Do you think that there are things that should not be a subject of a comedic performance? No,
I think everything's
fair game.
Everything's fair game. Chappelle actually said the best quote for this. He said, "It's a comedian job to talk reckless. It's a comedian job. I mean, we're supposed to push the boundary and see how far we go. Like I said, our society, you would think it'd be more liberal, more liberating. That people could be free speech, but they're trying to censor our free speech. If we censor our free speech, what do we have left? What do we really have left? That's a human right. That's a human right to speak freely. But this day and age, they want to cancel that because we live in an age where people are waking up, and the people that's in control, they don't want people to wake up because when that happens, it'd be a global awakening, and when that happens, there's no power structure no more. So for me, free speech is everything.
what's funny to me is that back in the day, like Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, they were really reckless.
Yeah.
So what's the difference now? You know, like they were reckless then and times were different then. Now we feel like, oh, we're more awake and more woke and more. What's the difference? Like it's kind of like the Twilight Zone.
It is the Twilight Zone. It's insanity. It's pure insanity, and the fact that everybody want to feel, you know, it's beautiful that everybody has a voice. I think everybody should have a voice, but to impose your own, ideals on someone else is wrong. We shouldn't impose something on someone else. If someone don't feel comfortable, don't impose it. Hey, I believe the sky is red. Okay, do your thing. Live your fantasy. 1 + 1 is 5. Do your thing, but don't impose that on me.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's what I'm cool with. Everybody have their own thing, but I think the issue is that everyone wants to believe what they want to believe.
Right.
That's wrong. You know, if you are a Christian, God bless you. If you're a Muslim, God bless you. I mean, we shouldn't fight. No, you're wrong. I'm right. You know, no. You know, so that's the issue. I think what I'm like a Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy. I'm at Chappelle. I'm like y'all mad at dumb. Imagine me, you can see me. I mean, I don't. So when I'm on like a mainstream global, people are like, oh my God. I'm bringing that heat back, that rawness. I'm pushing the envelope.
Okay.
'Cause I'm like, this is what comedy is about. Eddie Murphy was the one that inspired me to do comedy, so that's like my era.
I was about to ask you that. Like,
what?
Who was your inspiration?
Oh yeah, Eddie Murphy.
Comedy.
My top 3 is Eddie Murphy, Richard Pryor, and Chris Rock.
Okay.
Stand-up comedy. Those are my top 3 comedians. Those are guys that I look up to. Okay, these are. I even emulate my style to them. It's Idriss, of course, but my style of comedy is like, I want to be raw. I want to be vulnerable, transparent. I want to push the boundary, and all those 3 comedians do that. So, yeah, those are guys. I mean, now I think people just they sensitive. You gotta, we gotta make it. You gotta keep pushing that boundary. You know, it's not about being sensitive. You don't like it. Like Chappelle said it best. If you see my face on Netflix, you don't like it. Keep going.
Yeah.
Why are you like? Oh, why they have him? You gotta cancel him. I
think people like to torture themselves. They'll watch it and then,
I feel victimized. I feel and that's the issue. Somehow society made it cool to feel victimized, to be a victim. Everybody want to be a victim. Everybody want to be a victim. Like, oh, look at me. Oh, he posed something that's offensive to me. He's offended me. How dare he offend me?
And then they create a GoFundMe. And
I know GoFundMe, the abuse.
And capitalize off of it.
It's disgusting. It's disgusting. I don't like it. And I think as people don't like it, we got to push back.
Yeah.
We shouldn't accept it. Well, they sensitive. We keep our mouth shut. That's when you cancel your own thoughts, and that's the issue. People cancel their own thoughts before they. What's it? Cancel culture? I don't believe in cancel culture. You can't cancel. You can't cancel me.
Right.
You can't cancel someone who don't believe in cancel. It starts with the mindset.
Exactly.
Like the whole I call it the Peter pandemic. The whole thing happened. The reason why people stood indoors is because we allow ourselves to stay indoors. We allow ourselves to be locked down. Not only with the whole Peter pandemic, with the whole. Our thoughts, our dreams, we lock our own stuff down.
Yeah.
So when somebody else from outside, authority figure say, hey, lock yourself down. Okay, I do it already.
You know, and I'm glad you said that because during that time, a lot of people actually stopped creating, stopped visualizing their dreams. A lot of people did that, but then there was a sector of people that actually gained new creative ideas. A lot of new businesses were created. So again, it's a mindset.
It is.
I'm glad you said that. It's a whole mindset. So I think again, keep pushing that envelope because those who believe in developing that mindset are going to flourish and hopefully turn the tables.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And that's I believe this is why we as humans, we are here for that. We're here to pursue our purpose without even it's not about getting the world to believe in you. You gotta believe in you. You know, he says it's a mindset thing. It's a mindset. It's all about the attitude. And I'm happy that people during the Peter pandemic was able to tap into their creativity. For me, I had to pause everything, believe it or not because of what's going on, because I was like an interesting time in my life. I had like a spiritual awakening.
Okay.
You know, have you had that before?
Of course.
It's just like everything was like at one moment in my time was meaningless. They call it the dark night of the soul, or ego death. I had to really like go within myself. 'Cause I'm like, right, 2019 happened before the whole thing happened. 2020, 2019 I had to slow things down. I'm like, whoa, my whole life I was like,
Yeah.
I'm like, slow down,
Be still.
be still, and know that I am God. I had to really be in tune with myself, and starting like now this year I'm able to get back out there and go back
In a different way, right?
whole new different way.
I can dig that.
I feel like before I was more selfish. It's all about me. How can I win? How can I achieve these goals and success? And now it's about we. Let's all coexist together. Let's all win. Let's all elevate each other. You know, as a community, as a universe, as human beings. Let's all elevate and excel. So that's where I'm at now in my life.
And doesn't it feel much better?
Oh yeah.
It feels better to be. It's enlightening.
It is
in itself, and it actually helps to create mindfulness.
Mm-hmm.
It helps you to understand who's for you, who's not for you.
Yes.
Whereas before, you're just moving so fast, and like you said, being selfish.
Yeah.
You're not paying attention to hindsight, like certain things you're not paying attention to, so you actually put yourself in trouble.
Yeah.
And you're moving backwards instead of forwards.
So true. You're so true. You're absolutely right.
You know, so now I could resonate with the fact that, you know, it's just a different stage in life. And your mindset is just carrying you places, helping you meet new people, new opportunities. And I think a lot of people need to understand that.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have to be stuck. You got to just, when God when God tells you to sit down and be still.
Yeah.
You need to take the opportunity and be still, because there's something coming.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And there's a type of person you're going to need to be in order for that
You're absolutely
to
right.
take place.
It's what do you call it? It's the preparation stage.
Yes.
And people don't want to do that because we live in
It hurts.
It's that, but it's also as a self gratification. We want immediate gratification.
Right. Instant gratification.
That's why you have Instagram. You know, you get these likes, you get this dopamine.
The dopamine rush.
You get like, so it's we have to fight all that. It's nonstop, 24/7. Content and so much going on in the world. You got to really exit that. I call it the matrix. You got to exit the matrix.
Yes.
And become one with yourself and know why you're here, what you're about, what's your purpose. And that's it's challenging. It's not easy these days. It's not easy.
Yeah.
So hopefully I can inspire people to be still and find who they are and why they're here.
That's a good thing. So we talked about comedy. Let's talk about acting.
Yes.
Who's your influence for acting, for being an actor? Is it just something from your soul, or is there like an actor that you liked and you're like, you know what, I can do that?
You know what's funny? I never wanted to do stand-up comedy first. It's really more acting.
Really?
Acting was like my main thing, because acting was, for me, I'm able to escape and become a whole new person, a whole new being, and that was fun.
Okay.
So I would say entertainment overall was Michael Jackson. Because Michael Jackson, I ain't seen him like 7 years old. I saw a Smooth Criminal, the movie one, and I'm like, yo, this is dope. At first I was scared. I'm like, it was like he turned to a machine. So what the hell's going on? But him as a entertainer, to dance, to act, to sing, he had the whole package. I'm like, yo, I want to be like this. So it was him. Then was Eddie Murphy that inspired me to entertainment. But as an actor, that's a tough one. I guess it was an innate.
It's just in you.
Yeah, I just want to act, and but I'll give you my top actors though. How's that?
Yeah,
that inspired me. I gave you that. My top actors, I would say, I can't say order, but my nose is my top. Is Al Pacino.
Okay.
Oh my God, this guy's the GOAT to me. He's. I love Al Pacino. I'm talking about from The Godfather to Scarface, from Sin of a Woman. Every movie he plays, he just embodies the character. It's the eyes, the intensity. Oh, I love that man.
Yeah, him and Devil's Advocate. Like,
oh, that's my favorite movie.
Put the cherry on top for
that
me.
Devil's Advocate,
like,
right?
Guy.
I love that point. The ending where he said he was telling Keanu Reeves. Oh, he said that he was talking about how God works. He was like, look, but don't touch. Touch, but don't taste. Ha! I love that part. That's like epic. Oh, the acting was genius.
That was the cherry on the top.
Nah, this man is amazing. So I'll say Al Pacino, Forrest Whitaker. He's so underrated.
Yeah.
I love Forrest Whitaker. Forrest Whitaker is just, I can say he bring that intensity, the subtleness, you know.
But he's still him.
Yeah.
I don't know how he does that.
What do you mean, like he's still?
He plays the character, but he's still Forrest Whitaker. Like
some, you know what movie it was? Damn it, he was security. Was the Experiment? You seen that movie?
I don't know if it's Experiment.
That movie. Well, I see that. I'm like, nah, he's the GOAT. He's one of the greatest of all time. The Experiment. So what happens is they do an experiment. I think the state or the government do an experiment to one group of people are security.
I saw that.
Yeah, and other one prisons.
Jail.
Yeah, they are prisoners.
I saw. Yeah.
If you see his transformation,
he was wicked in there.
But before he was humble, he was meek.
When he got that little taste of power.
The little taste of power. Before he was like, okay, you got it. I want you. I see you said little power. You clean the toilet. Toilet. Is that one clean itself? I'm like, it was menacing. That transformation. I'm like, that's acting right there.
Yeah.
That really cool acting.
That was a good movie.
Like he killed it. Opportunity with the Scarface, from Scarface to Devil Advocate. It's two different. Their range was insane. You know what you're talking about? Oh yeah, it's that two. You know what I mean? I love that the range.
Got it.
Like who else? Now this guy, amazing. His range ain't like Forrest Whitaker or Al Pacino, but he still brings that passion to the role, that uniqueness. He brings the flavors and the colors to the role. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Okay.
All right.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Jake. Yeah. Got my woos on. Yeah, got my Khandie Woos. Yeah, make sure you get Khandie Woos. That's right. Get your Khandie Woos. That's right. This is Denzel. I love Denzel. No, Denzel. Every movie I watch of him, I'm like, this guy is amazing. He's that commitment to the role. He brings love to it, to the character. So those are my top three. There's more, of course, but
those three are like
the heavyweight.
They've been holding it down for years. So those are like classics. They set the bar.
Everything. So
those are some good.
Yeah, my top three. They inspired me so much.
Footsteps to walk in.
Yes, they do. But yes, I love acting. Acting is like my everything for me.
So let's talk about challenges.
Okay.
What challenges did you face, or what challenges are you facing now, if any, with developing your career?
I think one challenge has been consistent my whole life, and this persistence.
Okay.
So, literally as a child, when I wanted to do acting, I didn't know what a monologue is. A monologue to audition. I had like several schools audition to. That's I was going from junior high school to high school, and I wanted to go to a specialized drama school. And I had no one teaching me what a monologue is. They said you need a monologue. So I'm in one school. I went to I think it was Talented Unlimited Performing Arts. They said bring a monologue in. I brought in Dr. Martin Luther King's speech. They're like, no, it's a speech. We need a monologue, not a speech.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like, so what's a monologue? I'm going crazy. So I asked my teacher at the time. She said a monologue is something that is it's a monologue actually speaking, a character speaking, but it's no dialogue. It's just only you.
Right.
So I'm like, so I got some story. I prepared it, and but I think at least 10 schools all said no. I didn't know what I was doing.
Wow.
But I was also persistent. That's why my mother and my dad one time just helped me prepared, and they look at each other like, he don't got it. Yeah, he don't got it. Because I was like 12 years old, 11 years old, trying to do something, and no one's helping me. And they like, yeah, this is not for him. But I knew in my heart this is for me. I knew this is what I want to do. So one school got me. It was Stephen High School, Mr. Lackey. Actually, I hit him up recently too. I was like, thanking him for everything. So he believed in me, and he helped. He's the one that said, yo, you got something special. And that's from those 3 years in high school with him as my teacher, changed my life around. It was a great it was just the persistence. I was so eager and wanted to learn, and I was so humble. And
You know why? Because it was in you.
yes,
It's not something that somebody had to teach you.
yeah.
So I think maybe, you had to go through a million no's to
Oh,
get
yeah.
that one yes, because you had to know how it felt to be denied and
Oh,
told
yeah.
no, because
Oh, yeah.
I'm absolutely sure it made you push harder.
Oh, harder, and that's the beginning part. Now I'm in acting. I'm learning how to act. I went to college for acting too. So and it's now the auditioning part was crazy. I get thousands of auditions, couple callbacks, didn't get a no. I'm like, and that right there was annoying for me for a while. It was annoying. So let me create my own content, and that's how Idriss TV came about.
Okay.
That's how the whole thing happened. So that same thing happened to this day. Like even now, I do a brand strategy. I'm helping clients and getting clientele. I still get no's, but that character I built and within myself to be persistent is everything. Even I bombed Apollo twice. I bombed Apollo, got booed off the stage twice.
Wow.
But I'm still persistent. So it starts at
But
childhood.
you made it there.
Oh yeah. Actually, I'm going next year.
Okay.
Going next year. We're going back a third time now. Third time. So
Okay.
this time's gonna be good. Third time the charm. So I'm excited.
Yeah, and we're gonna put some look, sprinkle
thank you.
some good
Thank
energy
you.
over there, because I from what you say, and you've actually helped me understand like my brand strategy on Instagram. The
Yeah.
short time that I got help from you, it helped me to just understand more from a different perspective.
Yeah.
And I think that you using your own experiences to be able to help other people is an important thing.
Oh yeah.
And I appreciate you for that.
No, thank you.
I think that's really cool, because a lot of people don't do that. So I think that's really cool, and it's gonna translate
Oh yeah, for sure.
into what
Oh,
you're
yeah.
doing, and you'll be blessed for it.
No, and that's
Definitely.
a key. That's a key to life, is to become the student and the teacher simultaneously. I would never ever say I know everything. I'm constantly learning. I'm constantly a student, and the good news is that when you like that, the world becomes your library.
Yeah.
And it's funny, library. That's what I knew. I learned. I'm a Libra, and my mother's a Libra, and my father's an Aries. So together it's libraries.
Wow.
And I'm like, oh, and
Interesting.
I only heard about the Akashic records.
Akashic.
Akashic record. You heard about that?
Yeah.
You're able to tap into different frequencies, and you're able to see different lives and consciousness.
Yeah.
And I think people ask me all the time, how are you able to do impersonations and characters or know certain insights? I think that's a gift. That's a spiritual gift from God, because I'm able to tap into different. Like when I do a character, I become them. Like recently, I did a audition for Wu-Tang, right? I had to play 3 different characters, and they so opposite from who I am as Idriss. Totally opposite. They from the hood, they hip hop. I'm from the hood too, but I'm like an Oreo. I'm black on the outside, white on the inside. I'm a nice guy. I'm not that. What's good, nah, nigga, nah, fuck all that. I don't know what cursing name, but that's not me. So I was doing the audition, like this is a good one because it's challenging me. So I was able to like, whoa, this is a whole different. But I was able to tap into that character, and I booked the role. Y'all.
Congratulations.
I booked the role. So, but it was able
Congratulations.
to use that gift to tap in to these characters. That's so. You see my work too. It's totally. You won't see Idriss no more. You see,
You
when I
see
act,
that character.
I want to become them. Like Bruce Lee said, become one with
Yeah.
them. Be like water, my
Yes.
friend. We put water in the teapot, becomes the teapot. You know what I mean? So I want to become
Yeah.
whatever shape or character I'm in.
That is so dope. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, man, that's dope. And I was going to ask you about, what are you currently working on that you're
Yes.
excited about?
That is one project, Wu-Tang. I'll be posting live performance. It's coming, I think, next week. I'm going to post it soon. I just got the message. I got the news today.
Okay.
So I was excited. But me personally, I'm working on building my marketing consultant and media company. That's what I'm working on now. I have a media company, I have a production company now, but I want to merge it with this marketing as well. I want to help people like me, you talked. I want to help brands, creators, people who want to take their brand to the next level. Elevate. I want to elevate it. So right now, I'm one man, but I want to make sure we create a 10 to hundreds of Idrisses or even better, way better than me. So we can help take this brand global. We want to make it global.
Right.
So that's what we're working on now, constantly.
And the name of your production company?
It's IAK Productions, but we working on a new name.
Okay.
We hopefully launch it next year. We merge the production with the consultant marketing. That's going to be one now.
It's going to be like a firm.
Yes, a firm. Yes, a creative
Dope.
firm. A creative. It's a creativity. We help with creative content creators, brands all across. We want to take it next level. You want to really, elevate brands. I feel like God gave me the wisdom, the gifts. Like, why not? Don't be selfish with it.
Right.
Show love. Show love. So that's what I'm doing now. That's our next big project.
Show love to those who want to receive it.
Come on, sister. Come on.
Hello.
Come on. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Can I get a hallelujah?
Hallelujah.
Ain't he good?
All the time.
Ain't he good?
All the time.
Come on. How have you hear me?
You know it.
Ushers, guard the door. That's what the churches do. Ushers, with the preaching with the pot coming around. Yeah. Ushers, guard the door. It's going good.
Oh, man. I am so happy to have this interview with you because a lot of people don't understand what it's like to go through changes within a journey.
Yes.
Any journey, any industry. And you have found a way to take what was already in you and create a business out of it.
Yes.
This is no longer a hobby.
Yes.
This is, it's fun, but it's not playtime.
No playtime. It's not play. It's
real.
Not
playtime anymore. It's
real.
So it's no longer, something that you could play around with. You have to take it seriously. And I can see that because when I watch your content on social media, you've gone viral many times.
Yes.
So tell me about your most viral character. Which one is that? I know you do a few characters.
Yes.
The most viral.
Well, my original character is called Spaz. We it's based on two people, my father and Tony Soprano.
Okay.
I know. They two guys. And it's a funny character I do. So it's like a passive aggressive guy, but he spazzes out. And it's a little me, but it's not really me. But it's a fun character. But a lot of people relate to that character. Think with it because every human being wants to spaz out when things get crazy or somebody slighted them some way or they tried to do a little funny something. So it's a relatable character that I created, and that's doing really good. Actually, I'm revamping it now. So new spaz content coming soon. We're working on doing a TV show, my own TV show soon. So I'm gonna incorporate spaz inside that. But that's the original character.
Okay. Now,
my viral character recently is either a toss-up between LeBron and Jordan. Them two. As I put that character out, what was that? It's an impersonation. So it does really well. The numbers are really, really good. Millions of views. We do millions of views. I do Donald Trump too. I do Donald. But I guess a lot of folks not ready for a black Donald Trump. I don't know what it is. The African Americans, they love me. They hate and love me at the same time. They say they like the money. They like I'm trying to give them a good plan. But some folks don't like me being a black Donald Trump. I don't know what it is. Unless
if you want to laugh.
Yeah.
Check out his content, okay?
Unless you want to... I'm not giving away Yeezys, Hennessy, some Zaza for the people.
Oh, no, you did not.
For the people. But they, I don't know, they like it. They don't like it a lot. But we're doing great numbers at the polls. Let me stop.
And I know that people love it because the times we're in, we need to laugh.
Oh, yes.
We need our minds to just go to another place real quick. And
it's healing.
It is.
Laughter is healing.
Definitely.
It heals me.
It's the best medicine.
I see, I remember Khandie Woo says he see music and colors. I see comedy in everything. I don't take life seriously. That's funny. I'm a serious guy, but I can't take things personal.
Right.
Because when you do that, that's when it drains your energy. Like, not everything's worth to fight, to battle with.
Exactly.
Just let things, let go, let God, let flow. Just
Certain
flow.
things are just not your problem.
Yes. I learned that too. Just it's none of my business. As long as it's not invading me, or even recently, I learned life. Like my birthday. This is a true story. Did I tell you this?
No.
My birthday. Now sometimes I take the train from. I be traveling a lot, so sometimes I take the train from Jersey to New York or whatever. this day, I left super early. God forbid trains messes up. On my birthday, I had a show. I had a birthday comedy show. The train stopped.
Huh?
It stopped. It was on it for 4 hours delay on my birthday. And I had to make a decision what I'm going to do. So I decided to take my big-ass luggage. I had to be there at 7. Literally, we was on the train for 4 hours. I took my luggage. I drew off. I mean, it was stopped. So I drew off my luggage. I hopped the train. And I broke through a fence. And I took the cab to my show. All in the suit. And everybody in the train like I was crazy. It was crazy. It was crazy to do. It was crazy. I don't want to do it. But like, what's the choice? Be late for my show that I'm hosting, or I had to do drastic measures. I mean, drastic things sometimes take drastic measures.
Right.
No, it was crazy. People were like, what's wrong with it? I'm like, I didn't want to do this. Just I was pushing, but I had to leap of faith, and I learned that you got to be different. You know,
well, that was different.
Well, when I say different, I mean like you can't be. I knew I'm not average. I'm not a regular person. I'm not going to sit there like somebody
huff and puff with everybody else, right?
But also like when things in life comes at you, you don't just like, oh, okay, this is my life. I guess this is what it is. This is a lot of life I have. I know. I'm gonna change it around for me. How I make this work for me? You know what I mean? No matter what it is, I don't live by my conditions.
Right.
I think that's what's society, people, we've been used to living by what we see. Like, oh, this is my life. I live here. I don't make this much money. This is what it is. I guess this is my lot in life. This is no.
Right back to the mindset.
The mindset is no. This is not my life. I didn't control my life. This is what I want. I literally said, I'm not staying in this train for 4 or 5 hours. I'm not doing it. I'm going to leave right now. I'm going to make my show regardless. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I know what's going to happen. My bed, I had a Murphy bed, right? I like it because I could pull it up and down. The front part collapsed. I didn't get mad the other day. What happened last week? I didn't get mad. I just laughed. Like, oh, that's all right. I'm going to rebuild, make it better. So I'm learning, like, don't take things personal.
Right.
Just let go, let flow, and let God. And like I said, how can I make this work for me? That's the attitude you need. Exactly.
A lot of people don't have that.
Fortunately. But hopefully we could
I think that's where they get stuck. So hopefully we can inspire you guys to have a different mindset. Things are not happening to you, they're happening for you.
Come on now.
We got to keep that,
I'm calling Sister Woo. Sister Lysandra Woo.
I have to really, challenge myself. To stay positive, and I challenge other people to stay positive as well, because sitting still is not for sulking and not planning your next move. Sitting still is for creating your new life. Yeah. Creating your new mindset, seeing yourself in a different way, because you have to make these changes in order to get ahead. You can't do the same old stuff and expect new things.
You can't.
But they say that's insanity.
That's
right?
definitely insanity.
And I am not insane.
Come on now. No, I agree with you. No, but it's the fear of the unknown.
Yeah, true.
I mean, we all go through it. I mean, 5 years ago, I left my job, right? I was getting good money. I was a bellman, and I was a bellman, doorman, and I helped with the front desk at the hotel. Nice. It was a 4 or 5 star hotel. Make about $100K. Beautiful job. But I wasn't fulfilled. And I was like, I'm leaving. I put 2 weeks in. They're like, are you crazy? Are you insane? You putting 2 weeks in? But what's your backup plan? This is my backup plan. I'm going to make it work. And I did. 5 years later, I'm making it work. I live in a beautiful, beautiful neighborhood. I'm happy. But the money ain't as crazy before. It's going to get there soon, though. But I'm happy I'm able to be fulfilled, and God able to sustain me. Yes. And it's growing. And I believe I'll make triple or double the money coming soon. So you just got to stay in that state of consciousness.
Of course. And it's not fake. It's real, because you're working on it.
Yeah.
You're doing the footwork. They say God helps those that help themselves. People sit back and think it's just going to fall in their lap. Yeah. There's work to be done. Yes. You do the work, and God is going to guide you, and things are going to happen. He's opened doors, opportunities, So it proves itself to be true.
That, and I learned, don't work your behind, work your mind. Oh. People work too much on their behind, and they forget to work their mind. The mind's going to give you the success, the money, the opportunities. We work that mind. It's a gold mine between your ears. Yes. And a lot of people tap in. A lot of people, as you can see, it's the license zone, but nobody's home. Yeah. Nobody's home there. So I learned to, like I said, be still, work the mind, work the inner you
Yes.
before the outer you, because you'll attract who you are.
Exactly.
So that's what I learned to do.
So let me ask you, what advice do you have for someone that's looking to get into the industry of, let's just put it in a nutshell, entertainment? What advice would you give someone as far as
I call it be definite with the infinite.
definite?
With the infinite.
With the infinite.
Meaning, don't put no limits on yourself. We ask like people a question. People are like, I don't know. They don't know because they don't believe in their dream, that desire. Everybody knows that what they really want to do. So really be definite. Like, yo, I'm gonna be one of the biggest superstars in the world doing acting and comedy. Don't limit yourself. So go there. Go far with it. I want to be the number one comedian. I want to do this, and don't do it for ego. Do it for like that was my goal as a growing up. I want to be the number one entertainer. But like, okay, Idriss, that is it's fleeting. You be hot one time, or you be hot, cool. How about this? I want to be the best version of myself through entertainment, through comedy, through acting. That's more measurable. I could measure that. And on top of that, I want to let my work inspire others and liberate others. So now I'm more careful in what roles I do, or even more conscious of what kind of content I put out. So my goal, the goal for someone else, I would tell them, really dream as big as you can. Create a support group. Because you're going to need that. You're going to need that. And usually 9 out of 10, I tell people all the time, family, friends don't support you.
Right.
They don't. I'm extremely blessed. My mom maybe will see it now. She supports me now. She's like my number one fan. She would have hit me with jokes or call me, hey, I got another joke for you.
Okay.
She's my number one fan. But it took some years for her to be like, oh, wow, he got it. But my siblings, they're my biggest support group. My two brothers, older brothers, my younger sister, they always inspired me. Actually, my sister was the one that pushed me to do stand-up comedy. She wrote my name on it down on a talent show one time, and I was pushed to do it at 19 years old. I was so scared. I'm like, oh my God, but it worked. But she helped me. But my siblings are my support group. So number one, dream big. Number two, have a support group. You're gonna need that. Number three, be persistent. Persistent, inconsistent. So persistence is consistent you can control. Persistence is the attitude thing. Both can control, but the attitude, like, despite I do 100 auditions, I don't care I get 1 or 2, I'm still going to push through. This is what I want. This is what I'm going to get, regardless. That's the part as an artist, I call it this. You plant the seed, let God make the tree. You plant the seed. Because
you can visualize that. That's something you can visualize.
You can visualize it, but we as humans, we want to control everything. You can't control a tree. You can't make a tree. Just plant the seed. Do the best you can. Do the best you can, and let God do the rest. And be consistent and persistent. If you do those 4, I highly doubt your dream will be impossible. It will be very tangible. It will happen faster than you know it, actually. So, dream big. Have a support group. Be consistent, persistent, and just do your best.
You heard the man.
Do your best. I think you do that, you're fine.
That's cool. All right, so I'm going to ask you this last question. I see that you work with a lot of people. You give joy to a lot of people.
Thank you.
Are there any people that you want to shout out as far as, along your journey, people that, or even whoever you're working with now, or, in the past, that you want to just give a shout out to for, I know you mentioned your family, but as far as, brothers from another mother, sisters from another mother, people that you just met along your way. Anybody you want to give a shout out?
Yes, I want to give a shout out to all of you who's watching right now, because you guys are supporting not only this podcast with Khandie Woo, which is a dope podcast, by the way. Dope podcast. And she gave me these amazing frames.
Oh, I meant to tell you I like your glasses.
Yeah, the amazing frames, bro. Yours too. Yours really nice. Real nice.
Thank you.
Real nice. But, the audience is not my fans. It's my fam. They family. Because without you guys, I won't have the following I got, the views, the following, the opportunities. So I appreciate each one of them. Like I said, my siblings. I go for the oldest one, Idriss. I appreciate you, brother. He's my oldest brother. He's the one that told me as a 9-year-old boy, like, you're the funniest man in the world.
Okay.
And I'm like, I knew I was, but it was a confirmation. And it did so much for me as a kid. So I carry that with honor. And And I believe that. I really believe that I'm on this earth to bring joy and smile. And that might be funny other one, but I know I'm gonna be the funniest man I can be to help raise that vibration. And I believe that 100%. So I appreciate Idriss. My brother Isaac, he always he helps me see the business side. Like, it just, you talented, we got that, we good, that's good. Business now. So he always helped me, and he always pushed me to get out my comfort zone.
Okay.
He's the one that inspired me to get out my job, quit my job. He sent me a Miles Monroe video. It was really good. It was about if you don't pursue your dreams or your purpose, you are a generational thief.
Wow.
You rob a generation from your gifts. And I listened to that audio one night and I cried 2 a.m. I knew that I felt so convicted. And I wrote my resignation letter, my 2-week letter. I wrote it out and said I'm done, and I'm going for my dreams. I don't want to be a generational thief.
Right.
So
That's deep.
big shout out to Isaac. He know it. Come on. So Idriss, Isaac, and my younger sister. She's the one that she always listens to my issues and give me great advice. And she helped me do stand-up comedy. She wrote it down on the paper. It's like, go for it, Idriss. Go for your dreams. And I appreciate it. She always there for me as well. And lastly, the one that created all of us, my beautiful mother. I love her so much. She's my heart. She's my joy. She's my world. She's funny. She always gave me unconditional love. You know, as a child, you need that. You fell, do great. She was always there supporting me, and when my low time, my good times, she's always there and showed me so much love and support. And with that as your foundation, the world,
how could you fail,
you
right?
can't lose. Actually, you can't. You know, it's not even about being successful, which I want so bad. I still want that still, but it's just that you had the ultimate success.
Right.
Now the monetary success is fleeting. The family, that's the ultimate success. So my siblings and my beautiful, beautiful mother and my nieces and nephews, of course. You know, big shout out to my nieces and nephews. I see you, Eli. You know, I know. But yes, that's my biggest shout out. Someone give to them.
Okay. Cool. So I want you to tell the listeners where they could find you. Where they can view your content, where they can support your content.
Yes.
Like, share, follow.
Yes. You can follow me on IG, on Instagram, Idriss Live. You can find me on YouTube, Idriss TV Show. And on TikTok, it's Idriss TV. Yeah. Facebook is Idriss TV Show as well. So.
Okay. This is Lysandra, your favorite lensless stylist, and this is Lensless with Khandie Woo. We will see you next time. Please do follow me on Instagram at Khandie Woo Brand, and also you can view more content on YouTube, Khandie Woo with the number 1 at the end. See you next time.
Awesome.